We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. Tyson. This bout is what a pleasure it is to be. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Swing and a miss with the jab. Good counter punching. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Punch, counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caught him. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
We exchange a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominant.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. The straight right just misses. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Drop their guard, they get caught. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
And he scores with the counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last one. There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Insane action. Good counter punch. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And around that seat. On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Perfect counter lands. Hold that thought. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. 10 seconds to go. Whoa, wait a minute. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Let's talk about Fury now. On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. And Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He fails to score with that left hook. That uppercut's blocked. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nobody home with that hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, what a punch. That punch scores. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. stamina is off the charts. There's a counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that. There's the bell to start round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not.
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He should be behind.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. What are you doing? You switched off completely. Do your good. Now you're switching off. You start to make mistakes. Let's go.
Let's do one more today. Bloody hell. Oh, calm down. You know, if I ever go, I'm gonna remember golden.
Your strategy is the perfect.
More hiding, shining. Let's go. Oh, I hate this ring. Make me dizzy. I've changed the settings. Oh, this guy's annoying! I swear this camera mode's broken, bro. Like, shit just don't land, bro. So... Red man's beef like that they won't get got. What they doing?
Oh my God! Is that Andrew Garfield? He looks so different.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me a
Gosh,
slip, didn't you, my
let's
friend?
chop your
There
free
was
up my
no
cousin.
Joe
Never
Lewis.
found nothing buzzing.
This is
And he's not
Muhammad
club, this
Ali.
my freedom
And
is
now
nothing.
making the walk, he's
Put
looked
fingers in the car trying
sensational
to find
as
the
he
gang
just
gang.
beat Sonny Liston.
When they learn, but let's put it here, touch him. I'm an Andy man, don't. I'll be gripping my shit from a young'un. 40s
All
and
the
trucks.
talking has
Shit
been
is a must. We ain't giving no one chance to come back.
months
And I
of
tell them to
uncertainty.
dust.
We finally have a fight. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
Now I've got to change the game plan.
This punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got this.
I was cornering it. How you get me down, bro? The body shots I was giving you. It's crazy.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Feeling good, are you, mate?
Character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge momentum.
That was a loss of a round. We're getting this shit back.
His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think?
What? You got the fuck?
That counter punch caught him clean. And so far, the...
What the fuck, bro? Make a deal with God. If I could make a deal with God, I'd get him to swap our places. Been running up that road, been running up that hill. Jab, jab, hook. If I... Oh, he's got the undisputed badge. Oh, of course I get that on myself. How'd you get that one, mate, eh?
Todd Grisham, the fighters are here, and they're
If I
about
beat
to
you,
get it
you'll
on
get
at the
it.
Lighthouse
You
Theater.
know? You want to take the
Alongside me,
undisputedness from
Johnny
you?
Nelson.
Considering I'm 6-0,
It's time for
I'd say I should be 8-0, but you know what? Not the last fight, but the fight before the last fight. Very, very fucking debatable.
Muhammad
none of me fucking shots were landing, you know. It's all of the camera out now. Shouldn't never be a problem again.
Is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Let's get ready to
heavyweight champ.
So much hype surrounding
that
this
I
big
want.
matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down. Here we go for round one.
We're in heaven.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. A perfect counter lands. Back and forth they go. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
A flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Counter punching.
You fucking stomach hunters. I want to bob and weave, bro. Go for my head.
Missing with the hook. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill.
Champion Shan.
She's like a match made in heaven.
Naughty.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year.
Alright, mate, we're taking a bit of damage. Just troll a little. Oh, you feel like you're winning the fight, do you? You feel like you can take the back pedal.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make
Haven't your eye, bro?
fighter panic.
Well, go on for your eye, bro. Might want to keep that right glove up, my G.
Despite what the judges' scorecards
Face ain't looking too good, Sonny. Very predictable with these body shots, bro. Very, very predictable.
Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
Engaged, a racist.
So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Missed him with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. You'd like to see more jabs. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
No, son.
Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Straight right, just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's throw the towel in so I can get my win, because this game's bugging, bruv. Stay down. Don't want this smoke, my guy.
this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here. Let's get it started in round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how...
Oh, no! Ali is down! I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Good job stopping that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Ali in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Counter punch. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice defense on that left uppercut. Swing and a miss with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Bad rounds, all right.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just the same again. Don't change.
Right, let's go out there.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. They both want the knockout. Good punch. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Big shot, and down goes Ali.
I'm done.
More dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. And there's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to be thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They block the jab. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That one will count. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot get...
Here we go. It's round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well done with that counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and put them skimming. Go for speed.
Beautiful counter shot. Trying to land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice stop, but that won't score. Another scoring shot there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell to start round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That right hook's blocked. Jab slightly off target. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A perfect counter shot. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
There you go, Woodman. I ain't got to say 3G, let's go.
Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the
Easy work, son. Everything matter. Them ups, they know us. All for the stolen trust. Them boy, they know us. Soon to be undisputed.